And welcome everyone to Division B Southeast tonight. We got Phoenix Rising Diamond versus amateur opponents. Of course, it's NGS Season 10. So we are getting into it. As you can see, we are first going to go to Tomb of the Spider Queen. I don't know, my bans aren't showing up right, but Alterac Pass was also banned. There it is. So we are going to get underway right now. Teams are ready, and it looks to be a good one.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
So here we are in the draft, and we'll see what we got. What we got going tonight for both these teams. How they're feeling, what they're thinking. Are we going meta? Are we getting weird with things? We shall find out. And there we go. MEPHISTO banned out. Of course, first pick going over to amateur opponents, so first ban as well for them. And STUKOV banned out by Phoenix Rising Diamond. Apologize for the text on Phoenix Rising Diamond right about here. Looks like it's just overlapping with, they have not won a game yet tonight because we are just starting. Anna banned out, and SYLVANAS banned out. All those bans are going very quickly. Looks like the teams have maybe done some scouting, thinking banning some targeted bans, I should say. Dr. Evil has entered the chat with a "Let's go AO." If it didn't rhyme, would you still say it? Probably. Probably. And TASSADAR is the first pick coming out for amateur opponents. The popular mage right now, just dishing it out. Two solid ults, especially at 20 once you go wild with that infinite Archon. Let's see what the reaction is from Phoenix Rising Diamond off of that. And there's Johanna and DECKARD. So staying very meta right now with what is going on in Heroes of the Storm. Very popular healer, DECKARD. Same with Johanna on the tank. Next two picks coming out from AO. Oh, so this is nice. We got some AO fans in the house and some Phoenix Rising Diamonds fans. And there's ETC and Anduin. And then the bans are just flying through tonight. Keep it going, AO. Let's see it. But GREYMANE was the ban for Phoenix Rising Diamond. I mean, Power Slide, Psy Storm, and GREYMANE jumping on you, on your squishies there. This is big trouble. Hammer, I either Butte Holiday over here is memeing, or that's a targeted ban. Oh, thanks, Crafty, for resubbing 4 months. I appreciate it. Moving on over. Oh, there's, speaking of watch out for your squishes there, there's Vala and Chromie. Chromie also very popular right now. Just siege for days. And just the blow up is real with Chromie as well for all the hero damage she can put out very quickly. But last two picks here coming up from amateur opponents. Are we going to see... Well, there's Rainer and Jen. You never expect the Uncle Panda. Rainer. So we have AA and Mage, kind of both sides. Will we go Bruiser? Or are we going... Oh, there's some more siege damage and lane soaking. LEORIC is the final pick for Phoenix Rising Diamond. I like both these comps right now. Very meta. Very just let's soak and rotate is what it's looking like to me. So let's just get into it. So this is a best of 3. Game 1, Tomb of the Spider Queen, Phoenix Rising Diamond versus amateur opponents, Div B Southeast. Let's get it. As we are just awaiting the final load screen here. Actually, I'll switch over to this so you don't see my ugly mug anymore. But again, both teams fairly similar. Going mage, auto attack, bruiser, tank, healer on both sides. I think this is just going to be a lot of rotation. I'm going to have my quick game ready so I can keep up with all the rotating that's going to happen across Tomb of the Spider Queen. Of course, we'll be watching for that either boss ganks or boss throws, depending on what happens in the top lane. But here we are. Let's get into it. If anyone gets curious about stats, you can just let me know in chat what you want to see. I usually keep talents up for a lot of the portion, or a lot of the portion of the game. So let me know. I'm here for you guys. So here we are on the side of amateur opponents. It's going to be Butte Holiday on Anduin, SD Terminator on Chen, E-Day 15 on the ETC, Cactus Ham Tassadar, Sonic's Bruh on Rainer. Moving on over to Phoenix Rising Diamond. It's going to be, when they group up like that, here, wait, I can zoom in, can't I? There we go. Northern Touch on Johanna, Drop Baby on Deckard, Fane on the Leoric, and that's Automatic Z on Vala, and Shogun Misa on the Chroma. Oh, did someone just use their Unstoppable immediately? Memeing? So, looking for the Caltrops here for... I don't think it is, but she can look into it. So, looking at Caltrops at 1 for Vala, stacking those. Is that Q or W's for Chromie? Again, more stacks on the side of Tassadar, and here's the rotation. And you're out. Oh, so to slide, nice route to stop the vault inwards from Vala, not letting her get any free damage as the teams are rotating. Looks like it's going to be Chen versus Leoric in the off lane. A little slap fight for now until things start getting really underway. Wall comes out as the poke and rotate continues. Here we are in the top lane, just soaking. Good safe rotation there from amateur opponents, not looking to fight anytime soon. Rainer has head down to the bot lane to try and sneak this siege camp. Chen and Leoric still kind of poking it out. Chen looks like he's winning the fight. Fane, the early tap. So Rainer's going to make quick work of that siege camp as more soaking and rotating. Oh, this does get sniffed out, and Leo's on it. And a very low Rainer now, taking damage. Anduin's here, though, with Chen. Can they keep him alive? Yes, they can. There's the poke. Not everyone showed up from the side of Phoenix Rising Diamond, and amateur opponents just sent everyone to say, get the kill, get the camp, and that they do. Catching up an XP off of that. Both teams now hitting level 4. We will see Potion of Shielding from Deckard at 4. We are going Creed of the Hunter for Vala, so stacking level 1, stacking level 4. Let's get it. So Tasswall's coming out early, it seems, on the side of amateur opponents. So we'll see if that if Phoenix Rising expects that, or if they just kind of keep baiting it out as the game continues. Again, Chen winning the bot lane against Leoric. Still very early, though. Oh. hitting a lag spike. Sorry, everybody. Looks like it's good now. And almost enough to turn in here. 50 in their purse is amateur opponents. So they can turn in. Only 27 turned in for Phoenix Rising with 12 in their purse. Bruiser Camp was picked up, trying to get the Leo, but he's able to just Wraith Walk away. And that trait value, it looks like amateur opponents positioning to try and get a turn in here. They have 22 turned in so far. Now 36, 38. So it looks like Chen's the last one to turn in, holding on to 16 gems. ETC with the slide. Doesn't get much out of it. Just looks like they're trying to focus this turn in, but Phoenix Rising Diamond not going to give it easy. And there's a good wall with the root. Here comes the slide, securing the kill on the tank, Johanna. You saw earlier amateur opponents saying, is Power Slide still banned? Or Crowd Surfer is still banned? And it is not, and it was used right there to secure that Johanna kill. Level 7 now. Still waiting on the turn-in from either team. But, oh, here we go. Amateur opponents now going for it. Can Leo get there? He cannot. Oh, that could be dangerous. Root. Slide. And there's Rainer with the follow-up damage. A decent, what is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gems lost. And a second death on LEORIC. At least I believe that is a second death. It is. There you go. And now Vala falling on the side of Phoenix Rising down in the mid. I didn't even catch it. I was busy switching stats there, but the turn-in is real for amateur opponents right now. Oh, the root just misses onto Chromie. Rainer trying to focus her down. Can we get it? Yes! TASSADAR, well, going credit Anduin, but really credit TASSADAR on that Chromie kill. Sorry, Anduin. Looks like focusing mid right now with 4 members of amateur opponents in the mid. There's the slide. A lot of damage going on to Automatic Z there on the Vala. Gets a potion. Johanna's the first to fall. ETC was going too deep. The pull was just a little bit late. ETC going in too deep, paying for it. Pull was not quite ready. But here in the top lane, it looks like DECKARD and Vala trying to clear this up. Mid fort has fallen. Oh, and here's the rotation. They have a fair amount of minions here. They might force this issue, and they will. Root just zoning out that Vala, and there it goes. Rainer and TASSADAR ready to just take that top fort. So first objective, 2 forts down. Level 10's online now for amateur opponents. They don't have enough to turn in, and it looks like Phoenix Rising Diamond does. So they could turn in. There's Anduin just turning in what he has now, but our alts are going to be Light Bomb, Storm, Earth, Fire, Mosh Pit, Hyperion, and Archon. Here's Terminator in the bottom lane trying to get this Siege Camp. Bruiser Camp has been picked up for Phoenix Rising Diamond as they have now hit level 10. We will see Entomb, Reign of Vengeance, Stay a While, Slowing Sands, Johanna holding on to it. I believe it's going to be Blessed Shield here to give a little more CC. Oh, Vala just getting out in time. Picking up a... Oh, the Entomb, but the pull is there from Anduin. Here comes Hyperion, Slowing Sands. Trying to... Archon has been used. The Light Bomb, but the Stay a While hits onto 2 members. There's the slide and the mosh. There's nowhere to run now. Both 3 members falling, and there's 4 members falling for Phoenix Rising Diamond with the mosh pit there. ETC again paying for it, but the 1 for 4 swap, you're gonna have to say it's worth it. So amateur opponents aggressive early. Don't let the name fool you. They are not amateur at all. Showing it with their play right now. Looks like Rainer's deciding to soak mid here. And we will see Blessed Shield from Johanna. Also, Subdue at 7, so she's looking to get 4 people with 1 Q there. So she can just get that big slow. And then on the side of... Oh, are we taking Bruiser? Yes, we are. Amateur opponents taking the Bruiser with the turn-in. So they have a nice big wave mid. Looking... So when I see ETC with Mosh Pit, the first thing I think is, how do I interrupt it? They do have a few interrupts, either it be the W or the Blessed Shield there from Johanna, Rain of Vengeance from Vala, and then I guess Stay a While from Deckard. So they do have some interrupts, so they got to watch out when that Mosh comes back online. That someone's got to have an interrupt ready. But the root, and there's the pull there from Anduin to save TASSADAR yet again. It looks like Entomb is down, and Blessed Shield is down now. As the push is on mid. A lot of damage. Chromie just sieging. Oh, there's the power slide. Chromie's going to have to go into her time trap, but it's not going to be enough. The little amp there left behind helping secure the Chromie kill. And we still have the spell armor mid. Leo and the bot trying to hold. Oh, another Mosh. Don't want to miss that. There's the sleep, but the light bomb onto Chen as he dove in. Raynor falls on the side of amateur opponents. Chen goes very deep, starts taking power shots from that bot keep. So 1 for 1 there after that Chromie kill. Call it 2 for 1 if you like. We do have the cooldown reduction at 13 on Mosh Pit for ETC. So he's already at 80 seconds and he just got a kill with it. And it looks like they're starting to pull back. There's the Hearth from Chen. Letting the core clean up the Bruiser camp. So top keep for Phoenix Rising and bot keep still in good condition. TASSADAR scouting out. There's the ping. I don't know who that ping was from. It won't quite show me, but oh, there's Leo scouting it out. We do not have enough to turn in if you're amateur opponents. Phoenix Rising Diamond does, and they know it. Oh, flashlight. Very good play there from Johanna, scouting that bush. Not letting the bush gank happen. Root just barely connects onto Johanna, but that's fine. Chromie searching for the bushes. So amateur opponents knows they want to, or Phoenix Rising wants the turn in, so good denial there as Raynor decides to just clear up top. Mid is already pushed in. We have Chen in the bot lane for amateur opponents taking siege camp yet again. And it looks like the majority of amateur opponents is just hanging mid. Quest at 1 completed for Vala on the side of Phoenix Rising. And here's the rotation, trying to get some more soak. And there we go. Mosh is already off cooldown with that level 13. It's about a 7.2 second cooldown every time the W or the amp hits a hero. So that's an easy, 20-second cooldown for 40 seconds if the amp hits as well if you hit a few heroes. So that's big. But we're going for boss. Amateur opponents sensing that they just took Bruiser Camp, or Phoenix Rising just took Bruiser Camp, and that they're going to turn in. So it's just going to be a free boss. Knowing that they have all of their forts still up, they can just defend this as top gets pushed in more. So this top Web Weaver is probably going to start at the keep. Mid will start with the Bruiser Camp, and bot will start kind of in the mid lane here. What's amateur opponents play here? They do have a 16 talent advantage. There's Hyperion. Helping siege is TASSADAR, poking things out. ETC trying to get in position, it looks like. And oh, Johanna did connect on her subdue, hitting 4 members to get that extra, I think it's 80%? Yeah, it's an 80% slow that doesn't decay now. So kudos to, who is it on Johanna? Northern Touch. Every time I take that talent, it's worthless. I never get it. So kudos to Northern Touch, a better Johanna than me. Oh, are we trying to get to the bot lane here? Scouted out by amateur opponents. There's the ping. Looks like they're just going to clean up bot lane. Still a 2-level lead. Looking for 16 is Phoenix Rising Diamond. Not both teams, excuse me. Just Phoenix Rising Diamond has enough to turn it again. There's the ping from someone. Oh, Chromie! Dude, there's the medallion, but getting burnt down. Oh, does she get out? She does not. Light Bomb helps secure with some TASSADAR damage, and Raynor as well. Now we're jumping onto Johanna. So 2 members down, 2 keeps down for Phoenix Rising Diamond. Amateur opponents looking to end. Mosh Pit still available. He's trying to get it. There's the knockback. Oh, he wants it. Meanwhile, LEORIC trying to keep things going. Tassadar pops Archon but gets stunned. There's the pull. Another missed power slide there. Vala v Chen, not going well for Vala. And there goes Vala. Tassadar falls from amateur opponents. Here comes Chen popping his ult, and the core is falling 40%. 17. Raynor has fallen, so they're just gonna sack for this core right here. There's the Entomb, misses. GG's thrown out. Game 1, amateur opponents. Good work to amateur opponents. Phoenix Rising Diamond ready up for game number 2. It is not over yet. There are your stats as I message Northern Touch here. But there are your stats. DECKARD on the side of Phoenix Rising Diamond, unkillable. But look at the healing differential there. It's going to be Anduin leading by 16,000 healing. And Anduin and Chen proving unkillable. 15-5. As I got a message. So the healing differential, big play there. Chen out-damaging Vala for top damage. Raynor also out-damaging Chromie, so amateur opponents just had the number. Game 1. Let's update our scores a little bit, shall we? 1. There it is. And let's head back to this screen. So there are your picks, or there are your maps tonight. Again, Towers and Alterac was banned by Phoenix Rising Diamond. Amateur opponents opting to ban Battlefield of Eternity and Hanamura after they have successfully won the map that was picked for them by Phoenix Rising Diamond. So we're waiting to see what the next map is that will be picked by amateur opponents. And there it is, hot off the presses. You heard it here first. We are going to Braxis Holdout, picked by amateur opponents. Oops, as I'm typing in the wrong screen. To Braxis. So, heading to Braxis, getting some Zerg action going on this. Get this map created and get ready for game 2 here. See if there's any adjustments, any target bans. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Chen ban. I know you don't see it a lot, but I mean, he's very good on this map, and he just proved very good on Tomb of the Spider Queen as well. So let's see how Phoenix Rising Diamond decides to play it. As we are just underway. Again, thanks everyone for coming out, hanging out in chat, cheering on your teams. You love to see it. This is my 3rd, I think, season casting NGS. And I think I have another game tomorrow night, so make sure to throw a follow and come on back, watch some more NGS action. As we are just getting the lobby ready for game number 2 in our best of 3. And it looks like we're almost there. And it looks like everyone's here. Let's see if the teams are ready. As it looks like we're just doing a quick hydration break, which is a great idea. Stay hydrated when you're watching and playing huts out there, kids. It can get wild. And there it is. We are ready, so let's get into it. Game number 2, we're going to Braxis Holdout to get some Zerg action in tonight. Let's see it. Again, picked by amateur opponents, so Phoenix Rising gets their first pick, first ban. And we'll see what they decide to do with it, how they decide to play this map. Will we see a Rexar ban if there's a Rexar player on either of these teams? Again, Ragnaros very popular with his Molten Core plus Lava Wave to help clear up that objective if it is, well, lost or won. You can use it either way, I suppose. So let's see what they decide to do here. Waiting on Phoenix Rising Diamond with the ban and ETC. No ETC for EDAY. They did not like the power slide over walls. And Mephisto banned out yet again, so I'm going to call that a target ban to someone on Phoenix Rising Diamond. Just shaking their fist at AO saying, please let me play my evil mage. And Garrosh is the ban for Phoenix Rising Diamond, prioritizing tank bans. Still a lot of great solo laners on this map available, whether it be Rexar or Sonya, Leoric. I believe Anna was the ban, but there it is. So yeah, Anna was the ban last game, so amateur opponents sticking to their game plan, banning who they know who they want to ban, rather. All right, first pick. This is what Phoenix Rising Diamond wanted off of their loss in Game 1. Let's see how they decide to use it. Deckard, once again. Nostradamus has entered the chat. They're banning Shogun's heroes. Is that it? If you've got the inside info, I appreciate you for passing that on, sir. There it is. So now we know. Moving on over to amateur opponents, there's STUKOV and May. I believe May was not picked or banned last match, getting all the way through, so Ide says no ETC. How about I bring out the Icy Overwatch character. Moving on over to Phoenix Rising, see what they decide to do here. If there's a reaction to the May or some kind of counter that they have planned. No, we're sticking with Johanna, and we're moving to Tychus for Shogun. Seeing if he can just, we'll see if he ends up stacking off of that May or not. But now we're in a ban for amateur opponents. Their last ban for this game. And seems like they're thinking about this one. Game 1, we were just rattling off these bans. Orphea is the ban. So seeing Tychus, they think a mage is coming and they don't want it to be Orphea. Obviously Mephisto's banned, Sylvanas banned yet again by Phoenix Rising Diamond. So not a huge adjustment by Phoenix Rising Diamond yet, but I think this game is going to come down to solo lane, and we don't know who's going to be in that yet. So there's Raynor and Tassadar sticking with your same assassins as amateur opponents, leaving Terminator open for a potentially Chen yet again for that off lane or top lane pressure. Moving over, Phoenix Rising Diamond. How do they respond? There's Rexar. There's who will be in the solo lane, I would imagine, for PRD. And last pick, sticking with Vala. So we're going double AA, no mage for Phoenix Rising. And the instant. SC Terminator had no reservations about Oh, a Chen in the top or a Rexar in the top lane? I'll just go Chen. The confidence is there, and it should be after his Game 1 performance. So let's see how Phoenix Rising Diamond responds after the Game 1 loss as we're into Game 2, Braxis holdout. This is Division B Southeast. Do it! And here we are. This screen. Sorry about that. But here we are on Braxis. It's going to be Automatic Z from Phoenix Rising Diamond on Vala. Dropped Baby yet again on DECKARD. Northern Touch yet again on Johanna. Rexar will be handled by Fane. And there's Shogun Misa on Tychus. On the side of amateur opponents, we're going to see Cactus Ham on Tassadar yet again. Sonic's on Raynor. Ide is on May. Butte Holiday on STUKOV. And in the top lane, Terminator Chen. Let's see it. Again, Tassadar looking to stack level 1. We're going Sapphire from DECKARD at 1. No quests on the side of Phoenix Rising. May's just eating that early damage. She don't care. She's May. She's got the STUKOV pustule ready to go on her. There's the blind. There's the slide. A lot of damage going. The silence just as... Oh, Johanna just barely gets out of it. Stunned and silenced. Able to get her Iron Skin off. She did take the cooldown at level 1, so it's only a 15-second cooldown. And of course, every character has their medallion now. So every character has an unstoppable. And it looks like an early camp here. Bruiser camp for amateur opponents. May just holding the lane, soaking. The reaction from Phoenix Rising is to take their siege camp. In the top lane, the poke is real. Both Chen and Rexar at full health. And there's your Bruiser camp for amateur opponents. Now 2 members rotating up for their siege camp. Tassadar and May in the bot lane holding. Captured by May in the bot beacon. Ooh, Chen did grab top, so some early Zerg percentage there. Be captured by Phoenix Rising Diamond. This camp's still available, gonna lower your armor. But a lot of damage going on to Vala there, able to grab a potion. As we are just playing it slow right now, clearing these lanes. Chen has retaken the top beacon. Have not seen a big aggressive turn to try and grab this bottom beacon in control, or being controlled by Phoenix Diamond right now. Both level 4 coming up for amateur opponents. So a slight XP lead, but for Phoenix Rising Diamond. There's Chen and Rexar just back and forth. Continues. Ooh, the wall misses. Silence. Tychus able to get out, unloading into an ice block of May. There's the ping onto Johanna saying, get out. A lot of damage on the Vala. There's the slow. And there's your first blood. Vala falls to STUKOV. With the pustule helping out there, slowing her down. Oh, and there's the slide. Tychus in a tough spot here, able to dash out, takes a lot of damage, and there goes that again. I think that was the STUKOV pustule. Johanna falls as well. Let's take a look here. Yeah. I want to see. There it is. No. Anyway, I'll just do this. Yeah, STUKOV with 2 kills. Two pustule kills from STUKOV. And here we have a little Misha and Rexar v Chen. And I guess Chen's gonna hold it. Here comes Johanna trying to make plays. Goes right up, opens right up with the W onto May. But she's taking, oh, a tough spot for Tychus. Just barely gets away from that silence, but will it be enough? Does pick up that potion and will live to see another day for now. Oh, very low. Tychus is just living dangerously right now. I guess when you wear a Speedo, you can do that. Vala pulling back there, taking a lot of damage from Tychus. Ooh, now the damage goes on to Raynar, but the pustule is there. There's the Q, helps slow him down. Oh, just walks right through the silence, able to survive. Big lance there from TASSADAR. And it looks like amateur opponents now with level 7 will capture top and bot beacon. It's coming up quick. And secured. Northern Touch not able to get that halfway point as amateur opponents kind of pulled back to tap and get ready for this push. Bot wave, here comes the Zerg. Oh, 100% to 18%. Both teams now at level 7. Rexar and Chen still in the top lane, but there goes Tychus in the bot lane. May just moving past the fort, no care in the world, uses her ice block to tank all these tower shots. But the fort is down now. Here they go, clearing up this wave, and still 94%, 92 now, but still a very healthy Zerg wave here as it is approaching onto the keep. This wall's definitely gonna fall here, this keep wall. In goes Johanna. Oh, there's the wall. She has to use her Unstoppable or Iron Skin. Here comes May trying to secure the kill. This looks like credit to the Zerg. Even though May was making plays there, sliding in. Again, Tychus gets very low before he has to dash out to catch those potions. Those sweet, sweet, delicious DECKARD potions. And your bottom keep has fallen. Pushing in. No, looks like they're just going to make sure this pool goes down, and it does. And amateur opponents starting to retreat, sensing that they cannot finish. Are we going to try and get a gank? They are pinging the Bruiser Camp, actually. So they want Bruiser Camp. Here comes Johanna, but they're not scared at all. Chen and Rexar just, again, in a slap fight a little bit. And camp stolen by amateur opponents. Ults are online, level 10. We will see Archon, Hyperion, Avalanche, Flailing Swipe, Chen holding on to his, but meanwhile, here comes the boss camp from amateur opponents. No decision here to try and contest it looks like, by Phoenix Rising Diamond. Or I think they're starting to sniff it out. There's the May Blizzard, but it is too late. They know they don't have ults, they can't contest that. Chen trying to take Siege Camp by his lonesome. We will see Storm, Earth, Fire from him yet again. And it looks like we're getting in position to push with the boss now. And here we go, Siege Camp was picked up by Chen, and we have all 5 members in the top lane from amateur opponents. There comes Hyperion. There's the slide, but Iron Skin from Johanna lets her get out. A lot of damage on Misha. I don't think Rexar likes that very much. And this top fort will definitely fall right here. Moving on in now. Will they go for keep? I imagine if they get a pick, they'll just keep pushing. Well, it's 5v4. Tychus in the bot trying to soak, trying to get ults. There it is. We will see Dragon Laser Drill, Rain of Vengeance, Stay a While, Blessed Shield, Rexar holding on to his ult. Diving in, there's the stun to stop that Chen. Very low is Vala. There's the Avalanche, hits nothing from E-Day there. Boss cleared. We're about half health on your, or a little less now, on your top keep. And just setting up for a pick instead of going for the objective. I don't know if they see that yet. they'll see it now once that's capped. There you go. Top is capped, and there's the response. All 5 members going. And all 5 members of Phoenix Rising Diamond just trying to stick together here. Oh, the stun does hit, but here comes May. The Unstoppable is used. Silence, a big silence. Stay a while, hits onto 4 members. Misha's on the back line. Very low is Chen, but Tychus is actually going to be the first to fall. A huge condemn. Storm with Fire has to be used to keep Chen alive. Johanna has fallen with Tychus. And there you have it, a 2-for-nothing top secured by Ide. And it looks like Sonics Bros getting in position here. Oh, the Hearth. There was a Hearth right here from Vala, barely almost seen by May. Could have stopped it. That could have been big trouble for Vala, but she got away. She'll live to see another day. But again, both beacons in control of amateur opponents, and they know there's only one thing they can do, so they're in control of it. Oh, the wall was there to get that Tychus, but it doesn't look like the rest of amateur opponents are ready. Instead, they just throw Tychus in an avalanche and push him away. And here we go. There goes Vala. Hyperion was used. There's the slide in. Do we have any follow-up? Doesn't look like it. They're just going to pull back, finish this siege camp. In the top will be 100% Zerg to another 18% for Phoenix Rising Diamond. And here's the rotation heading top, ready to go. And this could be it, unless we get some picks here from Phoenix Rising Diamond, as they're just trying to clear bot lane right now. Vala, scared to poke here, knows May wants to engage. Stun comes out. There's the wall. Catching Johanna. Iron skins away. A lot of damage now going on the core. Shield is falling. Core trying to defend itself the best it can. Very low is Tychus yet again. Chen in the back line putting damage onto Vala. Vala and Tychus fall. There's the GG. There's the swipe. There goes your core. GG's amateur opponents with the clean sweep for their match tonight. What just dominant performance. It seemed like amateur opponents had a game plan for that map and just stuck to it, and rewarded with the shutout 10-0. So we will award amateur opponents that match. GG's all around. We'll see if I can get an interview here with someone from amateur opponents and discuss what we just saw tonight. But there you have it. Amateur opponents taking the match, or 2-0 against Phoenix Rising Diamond in Week 1, NGS Season 10. And let me hop on over and see who's available for a interview from amateur opponents.
Hello, Spectrum.
Oh, is this Butte Holiday?
Yes, it is.
All right, let me make sure you're all coming through OBS all right here. But here we are. Congratulations on your win tonight. How's the team feeling?
Oh, we feel excellent. That is a very good team. We knew we had to play really strong and play clean. And honestly, like, those are probably two of our best games we've played together as a team, especially as of recent. Everything was just generally really clean. We made a couple mistakes, but we had really good CC chains. We were calling targets. Our comms were very concise, clear and concise. And it was just, you know,
So we'll start with we'll work our way backwards, and we'll start with game 2 there, Braxis Holdout. You guys picked the map. It seems like you had a game plan going in. Is that a confident amateur opponents map for this season?
Frankly, I don't really think that giving away strats is whatever, because at the end of the day, you have to, execute. So that's one of our best maps. We have a very strong solo laner, and we have a very strong four-man. So that's one of the maps that both sides needs to kind of pull their weight. And so going into it, actually, I was really surprised at their map bans based on like what I've seen them play together a lot of and have a high win rate on. So I was really surprised that they banned Alterac, so we were kind of expecting to go to Alterac, but when they didn't ban Braxis, we were like really excited because we love Braxis. So yeah, we were a little surprised by their bans in game two and some of their picks. The double auto attack, I was expecting to see like a KT or I mean Orphea was banned, but like a KT. And so the early pick Stukov and the May was really good for CC chains. I mean the slow into the W silence and Raynor who benefits from you know, status effects with his ace in the hole. And then there's Tassadar who just kind of sits there and does a crap ton of damage to, in one spot. So it's a pretty good blow up comp, but it's also really good for CC. So we had a really good plan going into it, like you mentioned. And then Shane was actually wanting to take Rexar. He was, you know, hoping that he would be able to take Rexar, but they picked it. And so he's like, oh, well, I got to go Chen now.
Yeah, it seemed Chen was working for him tonight. And is it Saint Terminator, Street Terminator, ST Terminator? What does he prefer on that name?
That's a good question. Just call him Shane. That's fine.
I will
Because,
do.
I don't even know, frankly. He never has told us. So just call him whatever floats your boat. It goes for any casters in chat.
I will call him Saint Terminator because that sounds cooler. But so
Sure.
then going backwards, going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. What's AO's feelings on that map? Is that a heavy rotation map, a double soak map? What are we kind of liking there? Because that was a little different. Whereas game two was pretty dominant. You shut them out. Um, but you had ETC in game one, sliding over walls. What's
Yep.
what's our thoughts on Tomb of the Spider Queen?
Yeah, so that's another map that we enjoy. We've been struggling a little bit on it, just because that map is very prone to, team fight throws in the sense of like boss calls or if you end up kind of suiciding for a turn in or to defend a turn in or contesting a turn in or something like that. So we tend to struggle with that sometimes, but we had a game plan saying, if we need to give, it's fine. We just need to look for good engages. Like, I mean, Ide was playing out of his mind. Like every time he was looking for a slide, I'm looking for Chromie. And so as soon as Chromie was even a little bit, I wouldn't even call her out of position, but just in an advantageous spot. He just, took advantage of that and we were able to burst her. But they had some really good cleanses, so it actually was really, really, really difficult to actually secure a lot of the kills because they were cleansing very effectively. But I think at the end of the day, we macroed really well, especially like from very early game. We got that Leo kill, so that gave Shane an advantage in the bot lane. And we
No,
just positioned really appropriately from there on out in team fights to avoid the entomb. He was looking for him. He was looking for the blessed shield entomb, and we didn't want to give it to him.
and now you
So
mentioned there was the cleanses there, and it's how do you feel about the gladiator medallion? Is that your team just it's a new I felt playing earlier tonight. It's certainly new, especially if you're an assassin who's never had like an unstoppable in your life or like a self
yeah.
cleanse. And how do you feel that's affecting gameplay and any strategy, kind of going forward for not just your team, but teams just moving forward this season in NGS?
Yeah, I honestly hate it. Frankly, as someone that my job is a lot of times to cleanse people, so it makes me feel a little bit useless.
They're
But
gonna cleanse themselves and then you're gonna pull them and it'll all be for nothing.
yeah, kind of like that. But I mean, frankly, I used mine once, twice actually in those games. So I think it just enables people who um maybe make a little positional mistake or miss an ability. Like if Orphea ends up queuing somebody and she ends up in a bad spot, like she might need to, get out or something like that. But for us, a lot of it is just using it to either maintain advantage, so kind of offensively. So if Joe is trying to Blessed Shield to disengage, we all might cleanse that just to continue the engage, or Stukov swipe or something like that. So personally, I think it's a really interesting tool. It depends on how people use it. I think a lot of not a lot of teams, but some people might just say, oh, this means I can just go super aggro and I have a free cleanse, but it's, whatever it is, 500 seconds. So, if it means I trade out Anduin pull for your cleanse, like I'll take that trade any day. But it's going to be hard for people to. I think it's another thing they have to add on their on their bar. Um, a lot of active abilities, and just memorizing. Oh, who doesn't have it up is going to be it's another feature on the plate. So. I think it'll be interesting, but we'll see how teams take it. But we're gonna take it, I think, as a more offensive, and rare defensive occurrences for us. So,
And we will certainly see how it all plays out coming up in NGS Season 10. Well, Butte, thank you for your time tonight. And do you have any shout outs before we let you go celebrate with your team?
well, of course I do. Shout out to my team. Those were some freaking clean games. I mean, that was just we've been working really hard. We had some coaching from Frosty and Not Paradox, and so we thank them for that. But we've been working really hard, and it shows in the first game against a really solid squad. Shout out to our opponents. You guys played really well. You're a really good team. We actually were not sure what to ban. We had some options, but they're a really good team, and they're really good people, so it was really awesome playing against them. And of course, I have to shout out you for casting us. I know you had a game today, and you've been casting several games over the past couple days, so much appreciated. um, and shout out to my DBD squad. I have to call out my homies that we
I
did
think
scrub.
they may
So
be in chat, and uh, we have been confirmed by your teammate saying it's ST Terminator because he's not creative and he just puts his initials in front of the word Terminator. So the uh,
cool.
the secret has been revealed. But thanks again, Butte, and have
Thank
a good
you.
time celebrating with your team. And I'll see you at home, babe.
Thanks. Bye.
So there you have it.